Hello, this is Mark Farrar with Not Square Design, and guess I could just pop into that general lessons tab. If you need anything, here's some information. You can freeze this page and get a hold of me. But today, kind of go over some code stuff. I was trying to reduce some code on a particular project because I need to make room for a detail, and the only sheet I've got available is a full sheet of code notes, and it's just a detached garage, so I don't need all these notes. This is like notes for an entire house. So I was just kind of looking through to see what I could eliminate, and I came across something that I have been drawing in details for years, and as far as I know, so has everybody else been drawing it the same way that I know of, and I could be wrong. But these are structural engineers I worked for right out of school, all the way on through ones I work with now, and professionals in the field. And I think we've been doing it wrong, and I'd like to investigate that. So, came here with the protection of wood and wood-based products against decay. And so it's about the location where it's required that protection of wood and wood-based products from decay shall be provided in the following locations by use of naturally durable wood or wood that is preservative treated in accordance with AWPA U1. So as far as naturally durable wood, what you're looking at there is things like cedar, redwood, cypress is a great one. Woods that have natural oils in them that they just naturally don't decay readily, and they typically have oils and also deter against termites and other bug infestations, and just a really great wood product, but obviously a resource that we don't have a whole lot of. They are, cedar may grow faster than cypress does. Cypress is pretty dense wood, but that's me kind of guessing at that. So what I came across here was hitting number 2, because when I read this, I thought this is 6 inches. It's supposed to be 6 inches that wood needs to be out of the dirt. Wood framing members, including columns that rest directly on concrete. So your stem wall, sitting on your masonry stem wall, your stud wall sitting on your masonry exterior foundation walls or your stem wall. That wall, I've always drawn it 6 inches from the ground, from exposed ground, not 8. But that's because I didn't read the rest of this where it states down here. I was like, well, it's got to stay in here somewhere about this 6 inch deal, and it does. It's in item 5. The wood siding, the sheathing, and the wall framing, if you don't have a treated sill plate. So if you've got a preservative treated sill plate, it doesn't have to be 6 inches out of grade. The vertical studs are where that 6 inch starts. And that is where I think I have been doing things wrong for years, and I could have been gaining an inch and a half. I mean, it doesn't sound like much, but sometimes, you're trying to get things close, and you've got some exposed ground, and you're trying to make things happen, and that's the way I read it. That it is the siding, and anything that's not treated must be 6 inches. And so it says that an all wall framing on the exterior of the building having a clearance less than 6 inches from the ground or less than 2 inches measured vertically from concrete steps needs to be treated. But if that siding, sheathing, or the framing is greater than 6 inches from the ground, it doesn't need to be treated. And at least in Arizona, where I've worked a lot of years, in California, in Montana, we always put down a treated sill plate in contract with the concrete or with a run of sill seal underneath that so that it's actually not in direct contact with the concrete, even the treated sill plate is not. And so I think I need to redo some details. I just wanted to pass that along because, boy, that is exactly what I'm reading. So it is this section, the R317.1, location required. It's item number 2, and that together with item number 5, I thought it was. Yes, 5. 5, with item number 5. Those together are telling me that I have been drawing it incorrectly since I learned this part of the code. Apparently I didn't really learn it right. So, wanted to pass that along for those of you who need an extra inch and a half. This is Mark Farrar with Not Square Design, and I hope this was helpful.